Welcome. My name is Thomas Ledford. I'm here to share in this video how to start your own consulting business fast. And so I've been in the tax preparation industry for the last 19 years, the last 13 as a business owner. And so I came online in 2014 so I could try to find a better way to build my traditional brick and mortar tax preparation business by leveraging the internet. And so I didn't know how to do that. I didn't have a clue on really how to start. And so the next step for me was to go out and research and find someone who had the skills, the knowledge, and the know-how to show me and teach me how to do that successfully. And so that's what I did in 2014. Started doing my due diligence, started doing my research, started following people online who were making money, top leaders in their respective industry and things of that nature, until I came across a person who I connected with right away through her video messaging. And from there, I guess kept watching her videos and I kept following her to the point where I ended up buying some products and services from her. And then it came to the point where she shifted her business in the direction I needed her to be in, because now she was able to help me to leverage my knowledge and skills and passion that I already had and be able to take it and bring it to the internet in such a way that allowed me to grow it to a whole nother level, where I didn't have to spend so much time like I had to do in my traditional business, growing it by being able to leverage the internet, because the internet gave me more exposure than I had prior to that using my local market. The internet gave me exposure on a whole nother level that I could never do on my own, because number one, I had the resources, which means money, to buy major advertisement uh, platforms, which wouldn't have done no good no way, because at that time, nobody knew who I was. I didn't have a brand for myself. I didn't have a reputation. I didn't have no awareness. I had no audience. So spending money on radio ads and TV ads and all those other things would have profited me nothing, because no one knew who I was. And so no one was going to too much pay attention to me based on that. But the internet is a whole other level of the game, because now it puts you in front of hundreds of thousands of people daily that you can put your message in front of once you learn what you need to be doing. And so I'm grateful that I came across my mentor who teach me what I need to learn today on how to leverage the internet with my tax preparation service. And so in this video, we're going to talk about how to start a consulting business. And so basically, if you provide some type of service to someone already, and you already have a business like I do, like tax preparation, or if you have any type of business that provides some type of service that's required, you basically have a consulting business already built in. You just have to understand you do. And so the key to consulting is you consult back and forth with your potential client on whatever needs they may have based on what knowledge or what solution or what you bring to the marketplace to be able to help them transform their lives, to help them to improve their lives or their lifestyle, is what it's really all about. And so if you understand that, hey, you consult on some level anyway, if you're doing business with people, because you're interacting back and forth, you're giving them recommendations based on your knowledge and your skills and your experience and your insight, so that's consulting right there in itself. But when we talk about consulting, a lot of times we think about certain types of occupations as far as business when it comes to consulting. But consulting can be on a whole wide range of different topics, knowledge, and insight. And so, it doesn't matter when it comes to consulting. There's no right or wrong when it comes to that. You just have to determine what you're knowledgeable about. So if you're knowledgeable about helping people put resumes together, helping people how to find jobs, helping people how to conduct themselves in interviews, helping people with all the different things that's wrapped around finding a job, the interview process, and all that job readiness, so we'll call it. Then you can take that passion, that knowledge, that expertise, and you can package it in such a way that you can market yourself on the internet where people will find you based on your message, and they'll do business with you based on your message, and they'll pay you for that based on your message, based on your expertise, based on your knowledge and your passion for it, and what transformation that you bring. And so when we talk about helping somebody find a job, that transformation itself is financial. So they're gonna get a job that's gonna help them to be able to take care of their family and pay the bills and things of that nature. So that's an instant uh, gratification when it comes to helping someone when we're looking at job readiness and helping people find a job. So if you got skills and knowledge and things wrapped around that, you can definitely do well with that if you know how to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So my mentor is the one who helped me to bring my brick and mortar traditional tax service to the internet to take it to a whole nother level. And so I made some shifts myself inside my business where I created my own mentoring program because I specialize in helping new tax preparers, new tax pros who want to shift from working for a tax firm and start their own. That's what I specialize in help you do. So if you work for H&R Block or Jackson Hewitt or independent tax firm and you feel you're ready to go off on your own and start your own tax service, but there's things holding you back. Maybe it's a fear of failure. Maybe it's a fear of not being able to get it done. Maybe it might be a fear of not being able to go out here and make it all come together for yourself. Then that's where mentoring plays a role right now. Our economy has shifted. The internet has changed the game economically for so many people who don't have degrees whatsoever, to the point now they're able to leverage their knowledge, their skill, their passion around something and bring it to the internet and wrap it around and make it a business and make a living from it. And so that's how our economy has shifted. Now we can take our knowledge, and with me having a specialized skill, tax preparation, business already, she already helped me to do the things she was already looking to help people do. People coming online to make money online, for people who already got skills and knowledge and passion around something, they don't want to have to go outside of that and learn something else to be able to make money around it. So to be able to take what you already got in you and package it just in such a way where you're going to make money from it was very, very important. So I'm grateful that I ran across her. I'm grateful I met her. I'm grateful I followed her. I'm grateful I hung in there long enough for her to make her transition over to where now she helps people just like me who already got skills, already got knowledge, already passionate about what they're doing, and be able to take that and bring it to the internet in such a way that's going to allow me to build it much faster, much better, with less time, and still make the same type of money, if not more, in the process. So that's a win-win-win for me. So if you looking to start a consulting business fast, the simple ways of doing that is, first you got to decide what's your knowledge base. What is that you're good at, that you already got inside of you, that you can talk about for 2 or 3 hours easily, that's going to help somebody's life get better, transform somebody's life get better. You know what I'm saying? So if you're that person who already helping people for free because you're knowledgeable about something, you're passionate about it, you're skillful with it, but you do it for free because that's how much you love it, then that's what you want to turn into a consultant business. That very thing that makes you feel that way every day when you think about it, and then you're talking about it, and you're helping people with it, and you that's your daily conversation with somebody who will listen. So that's where you want to go. So if you're that person who's knowledgeable when it comes to helping people get jobs, then you want to take that and package it in such a way that's going to allow you to make a living off that. If you're that person who is good when it comes to helping people feel better about themselves, helping people learn what they true desire to be when they grow up, and you've always been that type of person who people always come to for advice, and they talk to you, and you're able to give back good feedback and good information and things of that nature, and that's something you've been doing, and it just come naturally to you. You never really thought about it as a business. That's what you want to make as your consultant. Those things that make you feel that way, those things that you've been doing, that's just naturally a part of you, that come from you, is the most likely thing you want to turn into a consulting business because it's already who you are and what you're about, and it's already in you. You know what I'm saying? Like the screen you're looking at now, you're looking at my ebook, which is my tax. This is the book I've written based on the business I've been in for the last 19 years, the last 13 years of business owner, that came straight out of me. I put it on paper. And so the content, it came from me. I had my people make it look better because, you know, when it comes to being in business and marketing yourself and things of that nature, you want to look as professional as possible. You want to look inviting to the eye. You want to look like it's somebody might want to be interested in even reading, you know, so that's not my skill sets. You know, my thing is to pull the content out of me, put it down on paper, and let the people do what they do, make it look better. And so this is my ebook, which is a tax preparation guide to a successful tax business. And my mentorship program, my mentoring program is the fast track to a successful tax business. And what you're going to be able to get, and you're going to be able to leverage, is my 19 years of experience, 13 as a business owner. You know, the things that I'm able to help you do that you don't have to figure out on your own is priceless in itself. You know, so my high-end mentoring program is normally $19.97, which is $1,997. And right now, I'm not doing a special at this point. I might do something later as we get close to the training season, which starts in September and it runs all the way through to December. And that's across the board nationwide. All the tax services come together and start training their people and getting them ready for the upcoming tax season. Things probably will pick up. I might do a special promo. I'm not sure of that yet. But the whole point is that when it comes to starting your own consulting business, you want to start from a point of where you're knowledgeable at, what you're skillful at, what you're passionate about, what is that you can talk about each and every day without thinking about it. And you help people with it already. And you've been doing it already. And when you look back on your past, you realize, hey, I've been helping people all my life with what I'm passionate about, because that's what we do when we're passionate about something. We tend to help people with that just because it's something that we passionate and we love, and we can do it without getting paid because that's how we feel about it. But we're in a whole new economy where now we can take those passions, take those skills, take that knowledge, and be able to package it in such a way and start to make money from it, start to make a living from it. So if you're looking to start your own consulting business based on your skills, your knowledge, and your passion, or maybe yours all inclusive like mine. You know, with my tax preparation business, you know, I had the skills, I had the knowledge, and I was passionate about it. And so I was able to bring that to the internet with the help of a mentor who had 12 years of success under her own belt and what she was already doing. And so she was able to help me by simply sharing her journey on what's working for her. And I simply do the same. I help people to start their own tax preparation business fast, because now that learning curve has just been cut, it's just been removed, because now I'm here to insert myself inside your learning curve. You know, all the things you do have to learn now as a business owner, I'm here to guide you through that process to make it smooth for you, where you don't make mistakes that I made being in this industry like I have, without having a mentor that I could learn from and get guided through this process with. And so you'll be saved that heartache and headache and pain and frustration by having someone you can leverage their time in this industry of 19 years, 13 as a business owner. And so the information I share with my clients that I'm working with is priceless. You know what I'm saying? The solution I bring to the table is that you get someone who's going to help you to start your business, grow it, and take it to a whole nother level, to the point where if you already got a job and your goal is to become a full-time business owner, I can help you make that happen. But the key to that is going to be what part you're going to do. Are you going to carry out your assignment? Are you going to do the things you need to do inside your business to help you to get to where you say you want to go inside your business? Is very, very, very important. So to start a successful consulting business, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the guidelines will simply be, what's your knowledge base? What is it that you knowledgeable about? You know what I'm saying? You skillful about, you got a passion about. that you can just simply talk about that's part of you, that you don't have to go research it, you already know it. You know what I'm saying? That's your guidance stick on what you might want to consider as your consulting business. And then you want to ask yourself the question, how will I help? Who will I help? And why do I want to help? You know what I'm saying? So these things help you to go deep inside your business on why you're doing what you're doing. What's your motive for doing what you're doing? Is it all about money, or is it all about truly helping people to get better, to leave better than they came? Because if it's got to be all about helping people first, and then as a result of that, you will make money. You will make a living. Your life will get better as a result of helping people to transform their lives, to get better results inside their life based on the solution you bring to the marketplace. And so the solution I bring to the marketplace is, with my mentoring program, it's unique in the sense that there's no one out here doing what I'm doing. You're going to find some similar programs, you know what I'm saying, but no one has the exact model I have, because my mentoring program is designed for two people. People who already got experience, who are ready to level up and start their own, and for people who have no experience at all, but who want to make a career in the tax preparation industry by starting their own tax business. So those are the two different sides of the coin on who this mentoring program is designed for. And that's the uniqueness of my program, is that no matter where you're at in your journey, experience or no experience, I can help you start your own successful tax service within 60 days, but it's all up to you. And if you want to take it to a whole nother level, if you got some dreams and goals in mind that you want to be able to accomplish, then I'm going to sit down with you. I'm going to talk to you straight. I'm going to give you the truth, no hype, on what it's going to take for you to become successful, to be able to accomplish your dreams and goals. Because at this point in your journey, at this point in your life, you're not that person you need to be in order to accomplish your dreams and goals right now. And that's what we got to understand. A lot of things we want out of life, we're not positioned to get right now, because we have to become that person in order to obtain the type of success we say we want to have in our lives in the first place. And so once you understand that, and you believe that, and you take on that philosophy of what it's going to take to be successful, and you're willing to do the things that it's going to take to be successful, then you're halfway on your way. Now, I've been reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and the reading is awesome. It's in alignment with where I'm going in my life. And so I've been reading, taking notes, doing videos about it. And so tomorrow I'll be reading some more of the book, taking notes on it, doing another video on it. And that'll be the process I'll be going through until I finish the book out. Just read so much of it, take notes, do a video, read so much of it, take notes, do a video. And so Think and Grow Rich, you got to believe in what you're reading. That's the first step. So if you buy the book and don't believe what you're reading, then it's not going to do you any good, because you're not going to take no action on stuff you don't believe in. So you got to believe in your own journey. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that no matter what it looks like, what it smells like, what it tastes like, what it don't appear like, that you can make it. You can do it. You got to believe in yourself. That's going to be the key. You got to believe in yourself, because see, I got the information for you. You know what I'm saying? I got you taken care of on my end, on what I possess to help you to get there when it comes to starting your own successful tax service. I got you on that. But what you got to have yourself is, you got to believe that you can make it happen. You got to believe in yourself. And if you don't fully believe in yourself, then it's a process to help you get there too. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to having a successful business in general, regardless of what it is, there's certain things within us we have to work on that's going to help us to have a finely tuned, profitable business for ourselves that don't happen overnight. But we can get there, and it's definitely manageable, and it can be done. You know, so if you're looking to start a consulting business, it doesn't take much. You can get started the same week that you make a decision. And that first decision is, hey, yeah, I want to start a consulting business. And so what's the steps? The 5 steps is, first one is, what's your knowledge base? What is it that you're skillful about, knowledgeable about, or passionate about, or all three, that you can talk about for 2 or 3 hours a day easily, that you've probably already shared information with, that's helped people with it already, that's the foundation for starting your consulting business. That's the first thing. Once you just identify that, boom, that's the first step. The second step is going to be, who will I help? How will I help? And why do I want to help? So you got to ask yourself those three questions, because those are important. You know what I'm saying? That's going to have you go a little deeper to why you're getting started. And then the third step is setting up a way to get paid. So you got to set up a way where once you've done step one, you figured out what you want to consult about. You got your knowledge base down. You got what it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, that's already set. You know what I'm saying? You got some content and stuff together, you know, and you already determined in step two, how will I help, who will I help, and why I want to help. You know, and then three, set up a way to get paid. Four, how you gonna fulfill your obligation. So step four is what you gonna do to carry out what you say you can do concerning your business. You know what I'm saying? Are you doing one-on-one coaching? Are you doing group coaching? Are you doing Zoom live chats with your clients? Are you doing pre-recorded video training for your clients? Are you doing audio training, combination of both? So you got to figure out, based on what you're doing for consulting, what way you're going to deliver the results. And once you figure that out, then you go to the fifth step, and that's marketing. You know what I'm saying? How you going to put the word out about who you are, what you have to offer, and what's in it for them. And so once you determine that in your fifth step, and get good at that part, because that's the part going to help bring you in the money, which is your message. You know what I'm saying? I've found out my message is the key to who comes through my doors. And that's going to be the same key for you. Your messaging has to be mastered. Once you master your messaging, based on the fact that you know some stuff about who you looking for to make a client out of in the first place, who is your ideal client? You know what I'm saying? Who's your ideal buyer based on what type of consulting you're doing? Are you service-based? Are you product-based? Are you both? But the whole bottom line is, once you get this knowledge under your belt and you implement it inside your business, where you have a business that you know, and now all the steps are in place, and now you simply just have to go out and start marketing yourself. I chose video marketing. And the reason I chose that was for a couple of reasons. One, my mentor chose video marketing 12 years ago, and it's working for her. So that's why I chose it. And two, video marketing is the most powerful form of advertisement that you can do in this world, because you get to watch me on video. You get to size me up. You get to see if you know, like, or trust me. You get to see if I'm real or authentic or fake. You get to make all these just different decisions about me instantly just by watching the video. And so that's why video marketing is the most powerful method of advertisement that you want to embrace. You know, and I wasn't comfortable in front of the camera, but my dreams and my goals was much bigger than my uncomfortability in front of the camera. And that's what you got to get to in your journey. Whatever dreams and goals you have got to be bigger than whatever fear you got that you have in front of you. Whatever uncomfortability that you have in front of you, those dreams and goals, once you think about them, they got to move you to the point where, hey, where I'm trying to accomplish, where I'm trying to go, they bigger than me being scared of the camera. They bigger than me being uncomfortable in front of the camera. They bigger than how I think sound in front of the camera, or how I look in front of the camera, or how I talk in front of the camera, or how I move this way in front of the camera. All those things have to be squashed, because your dreams and goals and ambitions must be bigger. Because that's going to be the thing that's going to take you through the hard times, the good times, and the I don't know what times. Is that whatever you're trying to accomplish in your life, they got to be big enough that when life show up, you still willing to do what you have to do to get where you're trying to go inside your business. And so when people ask you about what's your why, you know, what's your why? Your why means nothing if it's not big enough and strong enough to allow you to carry on when life shows up in such a way that's not pleasing. When tragedy show up and you have death in that family, you still must be able to maintain inside your business. You must still carry on inside your business, because if you can't maintain inside your business when tragedies show up, when life don't go your way, when things are not going your way, you won't stay in business long. Because see, life works so funny to the point where life will show up so terrible in your life that it'll frustrate you to the point where you just give up on your business because life was just too demanding. You couldn't handle it. And so you get to see what you're made out of, and life is designed that way to show you that, hey, you didn't want it the way you say you wanted. You didn't want it as much as you say you wanted it. Because if you did, you wouldn't let nothing get in the way. My mother passed June 29th, but I still had to show up every day inside my business and do the things I need to do to build my business, because my business must go on. Death is part of living. And so I understand these things. And so whatever life throw your way, you must still be able to persevere through the tragedies, the bad times, the hard times, the frustrating times. Through it all, you must still be able to maintain inside your business. So the consulting business is a simple concept. Once you have the information, once you have the know-how, making money, it becomes easy. You just have to acquire the knowledge, implement the knowledge, get a result inside your business that shows you that, hey, this stuff works. And from there, that's going to motivate you to keep doing it, to keep doing it, to keep doing it. Because once you realize you can sell one ebook and a second ebook, and you got one client and two clients, then that motivates you to let you know, hey, as I keep getting good at what I'm doing, that's going to build and that's going to grow. And it's going to take me to a whole nother level inside my business, because that's the path I'm on. That's the journey I'm on. It's all about getting better inside my life, as far as personal development, business development. That's what it's really all about for me. And so when it comes to starting your own tax consulting business, I have 2 links in the video. One to take you to my website to purchase the ebook for people who want to start their own tax service. And another link is to my mentor's website, where you can learn more about what she has to offer when it comes to having a skill, a knowledge, or a passion about something that you want to bring to the marketplace and make a business out of it. And I'll see you in my next video.